But yeah, it's a really intimate thing for
I think
me,
power
especially.
play is a really good relationship building thing because it's like to be able to trust someone enough to give them that and to like trust
It's
them to
hard
have
at
that
first.
power over
Yeah.
you, or you know, and like not only is that it's good for you to know that you know they're safe for you to put that trust in them, but also they feel good because it's like wow, they have that faith in me that you
Yeah.
know, they're putting their
Also,
faith in
okay,
me.
so like
And
especially
trust.
for Corey and I, Corey is a very passive person, but he has anger problems. He has his whole life.
Right.
You would never
Yeah.
guess that, but there are times he's when he used to live with his parents and stuff. There were times his sister would call me like he's scaring me, like he punched a hole in the wall. He's like freaking out. Or when he was young, he used to have to take like special classes because he would act out in class. He would flip desks and like hit kids and stuff like that.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
you would never take him for the person because he's so passive, but because of that, I feel like he just bottles a lot of stuff up. So it's a really good feeling for me to be able to allow him to have an outlet, and it's also good for me. It's not like I'm just bearing it for him. It's good for both parties.
That's good.
Yeah.
The most
So,
exciting thing about that.
Well, that'll get deleted
I
out.
I have a question. What would be your opinion of like someone like if you knew a porn star personally or someone who did porn? Like in total honesty, like what do you think would be like your daily like would you view them as like, oh, this is my friend who does porn, or like
Well,
they do porn, like
I
that's
would
just
see
who they
it-
are as a person. They
I-
instantly
It's just a
become
job,
porn
I
star.
guess.
Yeah, it's a
I think
job,
I'd be
yeah.
really curious about it. Like, I would want to ask them questions
Oh,
about
yeah,
But
yeah.
listen, like, I've thought about doing camming and stuff like that. Like, I really don't... I don't think it's, like, a degrading job or anything.
It's not,
I could
and
never
they're having
do
fun doing it,
actual
and if-
porn because a lot of women especially do get
yeah.
disrespected in porn
Oh,
and
yeah.
don't actually, like... They'll
If
make
you're lower-
boundaries and it doesn't
Yeah, if-
actually
if
get
you-
respected.
if you are a
and
lower-
That scares me.
Lower porn star and you're not famous, you know, you're gonna get mistreated, and it's
Oh,
like
yeah. And you're not going to be enjoying yourself.
Yeah,
You have to
exactly.
act.
you have to get to that point, and it sucks. And but
Also,
but,
like...
but when
Porn
some of
probably
the
isn't that hot to shoot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
You have to
it-
do
But no,
stuff
they
over
have
and over
fun.
and over again.
Sometimes
Oh,
they
I'm
have
sure
fun.
No,
they
it's
do.
the,
But-
it's the communication.
but like you know, Reddit or porn stars have done IMA on Reddit, and you know, people ask like, do you actually like it? And they're like, yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. Sometimes my partners are really awesome and they treat me with a lot of care, and you know, it's a great thing.
Very important.
And sometimes they just do it because they need money, and then they stop after
Listen,
a while.
I've asked a lot of questions about penis tonight, and as the lone vagina, you guys have not asked anything about vaginas.
I don't-
I mean,
I don't really know what to specifically to ask.
You're really not curious about the guy? Like, I'm so curious about the other side.
because the thing is, it's more of like, you know, whatever you feel is necessary.
Yeah, but that one shoot.
talked a lot with a lot of my female friends.
Yeah,
Right.
same.
Yeah, like, you know, and I've talked to like my ex-girlfriends about like, you know, what is it? So like, I mean, I have a fair amount of
It's good you can be
understanding.
that open with
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I love that feeling of being able to talk to people about like anything, especially body stuff. I love
Even
being
Yes.
intimately close with my friends. Okay, I have two things. One is a question, and one is like a question to all of you that has infuriated me. First question: do women feel, or when you're menstruating, do you feel the blood coming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes
Listen,
when
I'm gonna talk period talk. Trigger warning for all you pussy ass guys out there.
sometimes
First off, I fucking hate when guys are so upset about period talk, because if you're upset about me bleeding out of my vagina, fuck you. Also, it hurts. It feels like someone is squeezing your inside, punching you. It stops you from doing stuff. It makes you get dehydrated. You get nauseous. It's hard to do anything. And listen, I take birth control. I started birth control because my cramps are so bad, and they are still unbearable. And they are better, but they are still unbearable.
So-
But yes, you can almost feel like when you start your period, because you can feel it, especially if you're moving, or I don't have a necessarily heavy flow, so it's not the same, but usually like the first day I will.
Or,
If you sneeze or move around, you can feel it, and it can
Wow.
be like
When
chunky too. So because it's your uterine wall shedding,
Right.
so sometimes it's not just blood; it's like chunks,
yeah.
and it's not a good feeling at all.
I guess
When
I have
I,
a couple other questions about periods.
When I used to when I have sex with girls on their periods, like you can feel it like pushing in and building up, sort of like.
Listen, I would never date a guy who couldn't talk about periods. Oh my god, that is
I think you're just
you're a
immature
fucking.
if
If you can't
yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about periods, you don't need to be having sex.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't like to have sex on my period just
So,
because it's
yeah, it's
messy. I
personal.
don't like
It is
and
messy.
but that's a personal
Yeah,
thing.
it's a
I'm not
personal
mad at
decision.
anybody.
I guess a couple other questions about periods.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of different answers, and some people say having a period makes them depressed. Some people say it makes them angry or more sensitive or more emotional. What is your experience? How does that affect you emotionally?
It doesn't.
does
Okay, listen. Listen. It makes me, the things I do feel, I feel a lot more. So it doesn't make me just like, I'm crying for no reason.
Right.
But if I'm upset, I will be more upset than I naturally will. It heightens my emotions more than it gives me emotions I wouldn't regularly have.
That's interesting. I guess that's the only other thing about periods. Okay, so I have a question for all of you, and this has
Yes.
infuriated me for years.
Great. Let's go there.
So we know there's a lot of medical terms for pretty much everything about the body. Everything that is a part of your body, everything that comes out of your body. What's the proper actual medical term for the fluid that comes out of the vagina to like lubricate it for sex? What's it called?
Pussy juice. Listen. It is also pre-cum. It's
No, but that's not a medical
cum.
term.
But
Not-
yeah, it's not a medical
What's the
term.
question?
What is
What's
the
the
name
question?
of the liquid that comes out of vaginas like
I'll
when
look
you
it
get
up.
wet?
Like,
What is the name?
Why is that?
No,
Why is that
there
aggravating you?
Yeah.
because
Because
there
there
isn't
isn't a word.
There isn't a word.
Not
okay?
a
Why
common
wouldn't there
known
be a
one
word?
anyway.
It's
I know.
mucus.
No, but
It's
that's
not
not specific.
mucus.
Well, it is a
Turn
mucus.
on the light if you're gonna go upstairs.
It is a mucus. Like it's
What is the
like
Like, how would you word that?
well, like okay, so like
like
I
vaginal
asked-
lubricant.
like I look up.
vaginal lubricant?
Yeah,
is probably
I hear
close.
like vaginal lubricant, vaginal secretions, but you could say that about anything. You know, you could call the mucus that comes from your nose like nasal.
Do you get
lubricant,
lonely?
Nasal mucus,
Sometimes.
like nasal secretion. You know, you could call your pee, urinary.
Yeah,
secretion.
you could
like,
come up
Well,
with
isn't
so
pee just your
a
penis
vagina. Thanks, autocorrect.
Isn't
It's
isn't
so.
isn't pee just your body? cleaning
vaginal
out?
fluid,
Toxic.
vaginal lubrication,
But that's so that's not
arousal
a name.
fluid,
Arousal
seminal
fluid.
fluid. That's something I've heard.
That,
before.
yeah, I've heard
But
that.
that's not a name. That's just like describing.
Yes,
Who
you're
cares?
right though.
It
But that-
infuriates me that
Why?
there is no
Who
word for
cares?
this. It's
Well, I
it's
mean,
just dumb.
if you have like a passion for like medical shit in general, like things like that would bother
Then
you.
name
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, like,
become
I
a doctor,
would-
get your PhD, become an OBGYN.
'Cause,
Are
like-
you guys ready to wrap this shit up?
Oh, wrap it
No.
up. Not
No?
at all. We have so much to talk about.
It's 10 o'clock.
So
I'm
I
just
told
saying, like,
Courtney
you're not gonna
that
go to a
earlier.
doctor and be like, okay, so it looks like your pussy juice is,
I
pussy
feel like
juice.
we're running
Like,
out
that's
of
not what it's
time to talk
called.
about.
But there isn't anything
Are
to
we?
call it. No proper
Really?
name.
You've ran out of things to talk about?
I just feel like we are. There's a
No,
lot
we're
more
not.
dead air.
There's so much to talk
That's
about.
fine. Keep going.
I mean, if you want to go, we can.
No, it's fine. We could go for at least another half hour, but at 10:30 I gotta cut that shit.
Okay.
The roast. Oh my god.
Okay, so I
Alright.
guess we're
Oh
gonna.
my
split-
Does that have to do with porn?
Oh, shit, we'll save it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with.
Save it for
porn.
when Cody's here. It's not
Oh,
fair for us
yeah.
to talk shit about him while he's not here.
As if we already haven't
I
talked
know,
about shit
uh,
about him already.
I'm so excited.
Don't say that.
Bleep! Say that.
He'll
I'm
be
excited.
like, you guys all hate me.
I do.
Guys, stop! I'm gonna have to edit all of that out.
I do.
Have fun with that.
Okay, so like, I don't fucking know, man.
Now I'm being rushed.
Yeah.
You're not being
like,
rushed. You're fine.
Porn. Porn.
I just, at some point, I do have to go home.
head back to porn.
Heading back to porn.
What is your least favorite genre of porn?
Pissing.
Shit.
Yeah, shit.
Or
Well, okay,
ball.
aside from like the,
The-
you know,
bodily
Okay,
fluids.
audience stuff.
Okay, I have this weird
feet.
fetish
Uh-huh.
where like Because I'm
Fetishes.
insecure about
Talk
my.
about fetishes.
Should talk
I'm insecure about my dingaling, like most men,
Yeah.
I
and
think
so
all
the
men.
feeling of when I'm like.
Jaleel has a big porn elephant
I do.
dick.
He's a stereotype black man.
He
I've
does.
seen-
Listen,
I'm
I've seen
so-
it. I've seen everybody's dick here except for Damon's and Tristan's.
I am
But
not
in our
see my
group-
dick.
Yes,
I'm
I
so
have.
insecure about my dick.
Well,
Like,
shut the
every-
fuck
You
up.
sent so many people pictures, Jaleel.
Because it's
Jaleel
for
is
me.
not actually insecure about his dick.
No,
He
yes,
wants
I am.
Shut the
everybody
fuck
to see
up!
his
I'm talking.
Big donkey
Anyways,
cock.
I'm insecure about my dingaling like everyone else. So
Yeah.
like when I'm given a forceful blowjob or
A blowjob.
a blowjob, I like sometimes
A
I like
forceful one.
when like not
A
forceful
real.
like yeah when I'm face fucking
Gotcha.
when I'm face fucking and sometimes
And
a
the
girl
grapefruit.
throws up.
And she throws up.
It's like
How many
I would
times has that
punch you in the
happened?
fucking
It's like an
face if you
empowerment
made me
sort of
throw
thing.
But like,
up.
how many?
It is like an empowerment sort of thing. I like it when my eyes are watering and stuff like that, but I would not want to throw up on his dick. That's
terrible.
disgusting.
yeah, it is.
Plus, I
it-
feel like that would burn.
It's
just
gross.
stomach acid.
It's gross, but it's kind of hot at the same time. Like I don't like it, but
It
it's
is
hot.
like I get like even like dry heaving and stuff like that, but I would not throw up.
Yeah, no. If you were gonna throw
If
up,
I was going
would,
to actually throw up,
I
I
would
would
stop,
push
yeah.
off. Yeah.
Okay, so we didn't answer my question.
Oh, sorry.
because I was talking about my thing first. You fuck, cuck, you
Least-
cuck, fuck.
Yes. Least favorite, like, common genre of porn.
And then fetishes.
But,
Sure.
okay. Well, what's like? Hold on.
A
Let me look,
common
let me
genre?
look up what's common.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
blonde,
like public stuff.
like
I don't
blonde.
like blondes. I
Oh, I
don't.
can't stand blondes.
I don't.
Like.
No
the-
offense
like
to
the
all
gen-
you people
Yeah,
that
like
aren't gonna
the
listen
porn
to this.
genre of like blonde specifically, like that. It's
Yeah,
like
but
so
I'm just
stupid.
not attracted to blondes anyway.
Oh.
I like unique looking
I
women.
think we were talking about this.
Yeah.
My least favorite, and I'm gonna explain why it is black porn. I cannot stand black porn
Is it
because
because you're insecure about your donkey cock?
no, I hate black porn because it's black porn.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
you hear the hip hop in the background.
Got you.
You hear
got
you
the
see
guy
this
with his
thug.
sneakers on.
Yeah, like he's he's packing.
Comic
He's like,
base guy.
yeah, he's like, oh, you ready? Come get this big
Right.
dick."
It's never not a big
Yeah, it's
black guy.
porn, like it's
Even
black
pounding
porn.
into a small
Like a
teen.
gangster guy.
Yeah,
Even-
it's always a gangster. It's
even-
never just a black guy.
Even in gay black
Yeah.
porn.
Yeah,
it's
like
the
when you watch
gangsters.
regular porn, what do you see in regular porn? A white guy. And that's
No.
regular porn.
No,
but you've never
even in
seen
gay porn, it's gangster black guy.
But yeah, exactly. When you
Yeah,
see a
yeah.
black guy in porn, he's always a thug. He's always
Yeah.
this gang. He's always
Yeah,
like,
get
I
this
got this big dick. You know, and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's like,
true.
And you,
I-
like,
yeah.
it bothers me so much. I'm like, I can't even get off because you're just gonna be talking about.
Your big dick.
Yeah, you're just gonna be talking about big dicks. That's one thing to have a big dick, but
Hip hop is gonna talk about hip
That's
hop,
right.
chicken, and big dick.
Well,
My
like,
three favorite
it
things.
really does.
But yeah, no,
show,
it really
like,
bothers me.
It sucks how races have been turned into a fetish.
Stereotypes,
Yeah.
fetishes.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
bullshit.
it's
Like
not a
all
fetish,
fucking
it's a-
like
Like,
it's
not
where a
all guys-
person's-
not all
all
black guys have
fucking
big
like
dicks.
race porn, any like Hispanic porn,
Asian
European
porn.
porn, Asian porn. It's all straight off the fucking boat from
Yeah.
wherever the fucky.
If it's
they-
Wherever the
Latino,
fuck-
they have
wherever
huge
the heck
asses
is
and-
stand,
If
they
it's,
And
come
they're constantly
there
speaking
and they're
Spanish.
saying,
if
I
it's
don't,
Asian,
I
it's
can't speak English very well, but I don't have my
always
green
being
card.
always
I
being
don't-
dominated.
Yeah,
for
I know,
Asian
it's
porn.
bullshit. And it's
Or
always
small
like, I
tits.
don't
Yeah.
really want to have sex with this person, but I need to
Yeah.
get my green
Yeah.
card. Like, that's such bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I just like for me like it's seriously like my least favorite and like sometimes I feel like am I being racist like because like as soon as I see like oh black porn I'm like I don't want to
No, I mean, racism.
because
I
I
like
know
black
it's
girls.
I
That
know
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
yeah
I like
no
black
Black
girls.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I
Like,
love
but no,
black
American?
girls.
African
but no
American?
like shit
African American?
no
African American.
actually,
but no
that's
it's like
not
shit like
correct.
Actually,
shit like,
that's racist.
like black.com it's literally just
That's a website.
It is. It's literally about
I'm gonna
these
go to
black.
white.com and
It's
see what
literally
it's like.
about these like 4 black dudes, all fucking white women, and it's like,
Right.
oh,
With
And I
fat
bet
asses.
they're all
I'm
small,
black.
With
blonde,
fat asses.
teen girls.
not always, not
No,
always.
nowadays
not
it's
always
like fat ass white girls, like pogs.
pogs.
Oh,
I love
okay.
Pogs.
Pogs?
Me too.
Oh my
Fat ass
Nigger.
white
god.
girl.
Really? I heard that.
Oh, I love
P-A-W-G.
Yeah.
Pog.
Is
Fat
that
ass
me?
white
Am
girl.
I fat
Yes.
white
You
girl?
are a pog.
Yes.
You're a thick.
Don't call me
You're a
that.
thick. You just said.
You're like my favorite pug.
That's what you
Well,
are.
It
You
sounds
asked.
so bad. It sounds like you're calling me a pig or
No,
something.
not at all.
You're a thick.
You're a pug.
That's
Yeah.
a compliment.
It is a compliment.
It's a
It's a
compliment.
great compliment. It's like the best thing you can.
Ow, my throat.
Oh, maybe a little too.
People that listen to the 3 people that listen to this are
Yeah.
all gonna think I'm
My
fat.
mom, Cody, and
And my mom.
and Mr.
They're
Dodge.
all gonna think
Mr.
I'm fat.
Mr. Dodge is gonna be like, oh,
Listen,
my students made
I'm
a
not
podcast
fat.
You know what?
I have big titties
and a big
and
ass.
a big booty. I'm not fat.
She's thick.
Okay,
I'm defensive. I'm
Thick.
fat. It's fine.
I'm just being defensive.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah,
Ow!
that's a thing. That's a thing I can do that they're never gonna see. It's
What
like
was it?
probably the best thing I can possibly do.
Whoa.
Hold on, one more time.
Okay,
This
so
is
fetishes.
Riveting
Fetishes.
for the audience.
Oh shit. But yeah,
I mean, well, the
I
problem.
know,
with
right?
that
They're
is-
never gonna see
Here, let
this.
me try.
They're missing out on the best thing
No, okay,
ever.
the problem with fetishes is we already talked about the porn we like, which is pretty.
Not
indicative.
But
really,
realistically, fetishes like let's be real, like
What'd you do
fetishes
there?
are something that have been placed into us.
Okay.
You guys
so-
want to know
What
a
the
funny
fuck?
story,
No.
a funny sexting story?
Sure.
So I've never liked sexting.
Oh.
yeah.
I've never liked
Well,
sexting.
back in the day, I liked to roleplay, and that's
Oh, yeah.
generally
No, I never liked sexting.
You want this
liked
dick, baby? I miss
Skype-
I
you.
did before I had
Skype
sex.
but I never liked to take pictures or anything like
Well,
that.
Yeah.
scared
There
to
was
do it.
one
I'm-
time before Corey and I lived
Oh.
together that he
Wait.
sent me a picture of his dick.
I'm scared.
But listen, it was like he used to work second shift, and I was still going to school. So
I like
we
taking
didn't...
dick pics at work.
Look at this dick.
Okay. Anyway, we.
Well,
Alright.
I used to, but it's
Oh.
like, I don't know.
Oh, that's like 2 more questions. What's
You don't
say?
want me to speak? Is
Sorry,
that
go
what-
ahead.
Sorry.
You don't
Just-
want.
Everybody interrupts me, so motherfuckers, I'm gonna interrupt you. Jesus Christ.
You've talked most.
You have.
Nuh-uh.
You have.
Anyway. Anita. Anita. Anyway.
Daddy.
Oh my god. That is straight. I feel dirty
So-
now.
Daddy, I want you to touch my feet.
We should.
Okay.
We should.
Touch my
Anyway,
feet,
there's
Dad.
one time that Corey sent me a picture of his dick. It was
I
about
like that
3
dick,
a.m.
Poppy.
because he worked
3
second
a.m.
shift. I was asleep, okay? So
Look at
he
this
sent it
dick.
to me, and I thought it was a picture of his dog. I don't know, in my half-asleep mind, why I thought that was a picture of his dog. And the
What a
next
cute
morning,
dog.
the next morning, I was like, oh yeah, Corey sent me a picture of his dog last night. And I
It was
fucking
indeed his
look
dog.
at it, and it said, like, sit on this kitten or something like that. And it was this dick, and I was like,
This
holy
dick.
shit, that's not a dog!
That's.
He must have a big dick then.
So
Well, in my half-asleep mind, I was like, yep, it's his
that's
dog.
a dog.
Well, but keep in mind that I also
Dog.
did not use a smartphone. I used a
Yeah.
drug dealer flip phone until
Oh.
I graduated high school. So it's a little screen, you
Yeah.
know, and I was
Our
half asleep.
fetishes.
So
Big dicks. Big
Really?
dog
Really?
dicks.
Really?
No.
Is it true that dick size doesn't matter?
No, it really
That's how
doesn't.
you use it. Or
I mean,
true.
if it's like
Well,
really small,
girth-
then I
Okay,
guess
there-
it matters.
there-
it matters for the.
Size
It's
But
it's
there's
for the
only-
for
Size
the,
queen.
Listen,
Yeah, for the woman.
The
it matters.
vaginal canal is 4 inches
Yeah.
at average.
Well,
and
that's why you
when
have a cheese
they're
word.
horny, it can come around 6 inches average.
So,
So
why do girls like huge
anything
dicks?
over that
The pain.
is uncomfortable, A, and B, it doesn't change how deep it can go unless you're like fondling your fucking uterus, which they say in hentai all the time.
It's
which
coming
is-
in my uterus.
Oh my god, I feel it in my uterus. No, you don't, bitch.
I like how
Unless you
also
had like 7 kids, you do
No, you
not feel
Also,
it in your uterus.
they
Ooh,
when
the
they
Aquaman.
come inside of them, they're like, "Oh, it's so warm." You can't feel that
I feel
shit.
it in my uterus. You don't. Also, the deeper in, you have less feeling.
Less
feeling.
sensitivity.
Yes,
Yeah.
less sensitivity. You
Less
don't
nerve index.
like as a female. If a guy comes in you, you can't feel it. You can't. You cannot feel it. That's why girls ask, "Did you come?" I can't. They can't feel
Like
it.
the most they could like
Wait.
they could possibly feel is like the
It could maybe
pulsating.
feel
Yeah, the
warm
pulsating.
or
Yeah, like
the pulsating of
but
your
you
dick.
can't. For the most part,
Yeah,
you
like
can't.
Okay,
tell.
so
Feel
let's go
sperm.
back to fetishes though. What
Yeah.
we're
Just to wrap it up.
Aw.
Well, I mean, like,
Like-
it seems like we don't have much.
No, I had a few more questions.
Okay,
fine.
go.
So, all right. what age did you all start having sex?
12.
Same.
With a female?
In general.
12. Wait, oral, does that count?
Nah.
Second
qualify-
grade.
what do you
Let's go.
qualify as
Let's go
Penis.
genital to genital.
12.
So-
No.
Penetration
second
is
grade.
what you're getting at.
Wait.
Yeah.
Penetration?
Not even so much a penetration, just like
Because
like I
as
said, general-
somebody
like-
who like did girls, I don't
Yeah, you-
really
yeah.
know.
like it really like when did your vagina meet another vagina?
That's not a
at
thing,
the
man.
same
People
time
don't
or something.
scissor.
I
That's
don't
just a
fucking
porn
know.
thing.
You don't scissor. You
No,
girls
like,
don't
I'm just
scissor. I
saying-
tried
let's-
it once. It
let's-
wasn't good.
let's
no,
go
I
with
mean
insertion.
like any time
Insertion.
that you were intimate with someone else.
Then second grade. Let's go
I
with
was in high
insertion.
school, I think.
I was 12.
When the first time I had consensual sex,
Yeah,
I
I
was
was.
in high school.
Yeah, I was 12.
The first time I had dude sex, penetration sex, I was a senior. Yeah.
So probably 18, 17.
Yeah, I was probably 17 or
Oh, you
18.
waited.
I'd say 16 or 17 was probably
Okay.
the age that I started having sex.
Yeah, like my first sexual experience, I was 12.
Same.
I just
Seventh
wanted
grade.
this out.
But like I said,
for me, it
I
wasn't
was
even.
never not a sexual person, but I was really late to the game. I've also always been really insecure, so like
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to.
Like, For me, like when I first had sex, like it wasn't so much like, oh, I'm really horny, I just want to fuck. It was literally like I want this out the way.
Are you
like,
crying? Are you okay
I
over
want
there?
my vagina.
Yeah.
My vagina.
I want my vagina.
I just
Jilliel says, my vagina.
my vagina.
My big donkey vagina.
No, it's not that big. But
Vaginas look like roast beef.
I think vaginas are so cute.
I don't.
They're like
Most of them.
little
Can we stay on
flowers.
track though?
but okay.
Okay, so next question.
What was the like? You were the only one who had the answer.
That can be
Yeah,
the sum up.
Next
I
question.
I'm ashamed to say
off
a
your
little
phone.
bit.
Don't be ashamed.
I'm a virgin. Farthest I ever made was a blowjob. But
Sex is whatever you think it is, though. So
Yeah.
Realistically.
Okay, so like I've not had intercourse.
Oh.
Insertion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've not had
Yeah.
genital in genital.
Okay, so next question.
Okay. I'll thought of another one now. What was the weirdest place you've ever like masturbated? If you masturbate.
The basement of a library.
The basement. I think the riskiest place. I've like, which is also kind of weird, I guess.
Shut the fuck up. I used to do it at
in
school
the
all the
break
time.
room at work, like before my current job.
I've never masturbated any
I've
place
done it
where-
at work. I've done it at school. In the
No,
at,
no,
like,
I mean
at the urinal.
Oh no, like I mean like I was at work, like I wasn't in the bathroom or anything. I was just another section of the building, but before that it was like in my classroom. Yeah,
You've
in
told
my
me about
classroom. End of 7th or 8th grade, end of 8th grade.
Yeah, for me it was the basement of a library.
Yeah, I've never masturbated any place weird.
Oh wait, actually, I didn't think I have an answer, but I have a pretty good one.
Good.
My mom's
A
room.
close friend of
My
mine
mom's
growing
room.
up, we would hang out a lot, and
And you
I
touched
did
it.
have sex on my girlfriend's mom's bed.
Same.
but like a lot of times we'd be hanging out, and at one house that he was in at some point, his room was right next to the bathroom, and they didn't have the door. It was just like a curtain, you know. And so, but like, I
Okay,
was
where
at
the
that,
fuck was he living?
A crack house.
Crap.
I was at that time when I was first getting
You were-
into that, and I was horny
That
as
rusty time.
or rabbit or whatever.
Horny as a rabbit.
Horny fuck all the time.
Yeah.
So like the weirdest one
My
would be
boobs
like,
itch. Sorry, keep going.
would be
will
like
stretch.
trying to quietly jack off, like feet away from him, with the only thing separating us being a curtain. It's like trying not to get anything noticed. It's like, oh geez. So yeah.
Okay.
Been
So
stabbed.
fetishes. Yeah.
Fetishes.
Nice, dude.
Is this your fetish?
Is this your fetish?
Yeah.
So
Crystal gem porn. That's mine.
What? I don't like that shit.
It's. I don't even look at it.
Oh! Let me show you the picture of Rose sucking a dick. That I
Yeah,
thought was
But
really
while
cool.
you do that, we need to continue.
Yeah,
so,
no,
okay.
keep talking.
Keep people up. I like hitting them. I like punching, scratching, biting,
I'd say
cutting.
it's being done.
It's like
I would say I'm
Yeah.
really into BDSM. I'm really into sadists and dominating people, and I really like rape play.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
with consent,
Yeah, of
obviously.
course.
Right, yeah.
You're not going out raping people.
I
Right.
got
Not
you.
Donald Trump.
Just primal instinct sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
taking like
understand.
yeah, I guess that would be mine.
For me, it's,
And public.
Yeah,
And-
for me, like
yeah.
other than public, like it's more of whatever gets my partner off. Like I'm into whatever you're into.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
because for me, like if you're not getting off, I can't get off.
Yeah.
That's so rude.
Oh, yeah.
That's so rude of me. Like,
If I get off before my partner,
Yeah,
I like to
I-
finish them.
oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
like
Because people at work tell me like, yeah,
Yeah.
bro, if I come, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm like,
that's
what
so
the fuck?
rude.
You're
That's
a dick.
so rude.
That is really cute. She got the titties.
No, but so describe
Yeah, I don't really like Jennifer.
your first sexual experience.
Wait.
We're talking about
We're not
fetishes.
done.
Fine, all right, fine. Let's go
Jesus.
for fucking
Can't
fetishes.
stay on a rail
I
like
didn't
a
know if we were
train.
done.
with
I'll tell you about the
wheels.
first time me and Corey had sex once we finished
Wait a minute.
fetishes.
All right, so
Ugh.
fetishes.
I mean,
Do you have any?
I am of the subbing persuasion, so I.
Hey, I'm a dom, you're a sub.
Interesting. I did not pin you for that kind of person. Pin you? No pun intended.
So yes, I enjoy the
Waggles
dominant women.
Asigaw. Ahigapa.
So yes, I enjoy the dominant women. I don't know.
The
I
big
mean,
buff women.
I
As I
like
also
big
mentioned,
buff titties.
as I also mentioned,
sorry, yeah.
I really get off on
Jasper.
like giving the
Yeah.
other person pleasure. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your fetishes, Chloe?
I like to be tied up.
I like
to
to
be.
tie people up.
I like to be talked down to. I like to be
I feel
possessed
bad.
over. I like to be.
But isn't that just
spanked.
worshipping?
No. It's not like, wow, your body's so gorgeous. It's like, I own you.
Oh, okay.
I like. Yep, I like when he says,
This is nice.
"This is my coochie coo." I'd punch somebody in the face if they said that to me.
This is my frothing minge.
Let me froth in your
God.
mint. Did we
Okay.
come up with that in Horror Lit?
No, because
Let me froth in your mint.
yeah, 'cause
I
we were looking
like-
at old terms for all that.
I like, okay, so
Dead air.
basically the way that I could explain this is that I have I'm a little, I don't know if you guys are all hot into that. It's not a daddy thing. I do not call him daddy. I do not like that. But
I don't either.
I do call him master, which is, so like, it's like a
That's
little,
cool. I don't care
a
about
little,
that.
Yeah.
a little and a master thing
Yeah.
opposed to like a daddy little girl.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Damon.
So I like, the whole like collar kind of stuff.
I wonder what
I
his fetish
like, I don't know, anything like that. I like being blindfolded. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
being blindfolded.
I mean,
I like pulling hair too.
it's
I
just-
love having
And-
my
oh,
hair.
choking?
I love being choked. That's
Yeah,
my
I
number
love-
one fetish.
I
is I
love-
love being choked.
I love just being on top and just like missionary style, just like,
I
going
love being
at it.
choked. What's your favorite position?
Favorite position?
Mm-hmm. I
I
think mine's doggy style. Honestly.
I can't decide, but 9 times out of 10, I really like when she's on top of me, so I can force her down onto my chest, hold her super tight, or like hold her by the hair and like go super fucking ham hard on it.
I love riding. I love doggy style.
I like doing
and-
dog style too because it's just like
Yes.
then
And
the
I
hair.
also like doing missionary, but with my legs on his shoulders.
That's how I broke my dick.
Great. I always tell Corey to be careful. I mean,
Yes.
I'm pretty like, I don't know, knowledgeable about that
Right.
kind of stuff. So when I feel him like going like hard, I'm like, well, be careful. We'll break your dick. Like,
Don't do a Ryan dud.
Don't do it right.
anyway,
Anyways.
You had a question?
you can literally hear the cricket.
You had a question,
I
Jaleel?
did indeed. Describe your first.
Oh, your first sexual experience, and I said I would talk about the first time I had sex with Corey.
Wait.
Because that was my first male sexual
You go
experience.
last then.
So do we
Well, it's
mean
not that
the first
exciting.
time
Yeah, like
someone-
anything sexual, like for you.
Wait, like,
whatever.
okay,
sexual.
like,
well,
receiving.
I
it?
had-
No, like okay. So
I had like multiple, like I said, sexual experiences, but I will talk about the first time I ever had sex, like
yeah,
actual
that's what
sex.
I'm gonna talk about.
I was in my basement and I was finger banging her really hard doggy style, and she started bleeding. And I was like, holy shit, what's happening? What the fuck? Did I just pop your cherry like that? Did I make you bleed
There's
with my
no such thing
fingernails?
as a cherry or a honey.
Right, I know. So I think I was going too hard
Your
with
it was
sharp
your
fingernails,
fingernail.
and she was bleeding.
I've had that happen
And
to me
then-
before
I've had
dating a girl.
And then after
I did
that,
that
we
once.
tried to do dry anal. Never, ever do that.
Don't. But
Yeah, so that was my first sexual experience. I was scared out of my mind.
so, the first time I ever had sex, Chloe, I don't know if you know the story. I know Ryan does. Okay. So the first time I ever had sex was I hate how I start this, but it's the very necessary.
It's not very
It's not where
necessary.
you think it's
No, go
going.
ahead.
So I
I'm
was
all ears.
my aunt told me to watch my cousin.
and you
And,
fucked
and
her.
I didn't fuck my cousin.
You fucked your cousin's
I'm all-
girlfriend.
I'm all-
Yes,
You-
that's
yeah, I
actually,
know, you
yeah.
told me the story.
Okay, then yeah, I did. But yeah, so
I'm tired.
like my aunt was like, "Hey, can you watch E? You know, I just don't want her doing some crazy shit while I'm gone." I was like, "Yeah,
I
sure."
don't want her to fuck anybody.
And I was just gonna let her do whatever the fuck she wants as long as she didn't like overdose.
Right.
So like immediately her girlfriend comes over and I'm like, "You're kind of hot."
Oh yeah, this.
And then like right afterwards, as soon as like
That's
E would
so
like leave
fucked
the room,
up,
I know
Joey.
I was a very fucked up person. But like as soon as like E would leave the room, we would just make out hardcore, and I was at her house for like
God.
a week, and then like the last 3 nights, like on the very last night, for some reason we were all watching porn, and it was the weirdest thing. But and then like we're like, oh, let's simulate getting high with regular leaves.
Simulate getting high.
Yeah,
What?
with regular
With
leaves.
leaves.
With regular leaves, like we actually fucking ripped them up and rolled them and just fucking smoked leaves. And then like later on that night,
That's really bad for
it
you.
is. It is. And then like later on that night when E fell asleep, me and her were just like going at it. And this is why I believe I might have a kid out there. Because I was just raw dogging it.
Raw
And-
dogging it. God, never say that again.
Raw dog.
Raw
You were
dog.
dogging it.
Oh, baby, let me raw dog it. Well, so then like I don't know why, but I couldn't stop coming. And every time I would like I thought I was rubbing on like the like the blankets.
Uh-huh.
I was rubbing on her shorts. Yeah. So I would just wipe it off, go right back in, and go right at it.
What an
and
idiot.
I truly, honestly believe that I might have it because I have not talked to her
Jesus.
since.
Okay, so the first time I had sex with a male, first off, it was really short-lived. And I was like, is this it? Like, I remember
Is that
thinking,
all there
like,
is?
is this it? Is that all there is? And then, like, an hour afterward, we were like, okay, let's do this again. And after that, we were less nervous. We kind of, like, talked about it, and he knew all my fetishes and stuff. Corey is such a fucking sweetheart, and, like, he knew I was kinky before we got together because we've always been friends, and he followed my blog and shit like that. And I used to post a lot of sex stuff. And so he did, like, all this research on how to, like, do stuff. I don't know. What a
Aw.
sweetheart. But anyway, he really impressed me. And we, like, fucking went at it. Like, bent over the couch, knocked down the table, like, on
Wow.
the floor. It was awesome.
I don't have anything to say. 'Cause,
You can talk about your first blowjob.
Well, I mean, like, the very first experience that I had doing anything remotely sexual with another human being would be like, I don't know, giving a past girlfriend like a hand job through the pants.
You
But-
gave your girlfriend a hand
you
job?
gave your girlfriend a hand
Well,
job?
like, what else do you call it?
Like,
A
finger
dick
her.
rub.
You
No,
rubbed
like,
her.
rub-
She touched you.
No.
No, he
No,
rubbed her
the very-
clit.
You touched her. Then
Yeah,
it's
you-
not a hand job.
That's totally...
Wait,
It's a
what? Okay, what do you call just
flicking the bean.
No, because that's specifically rubbing the clitoris. Just like rubbing.
Yeah, but
the
it's not
vagina.
a, you don't
The
call it a
vaginas?
hand job.
That's what I'm calling.
You know
it,
what?
just like,
Okay,
else?
whatever.
All right,
else do you
go
call
on.
it?
It's a hand job.
It's a handy now.
And I mean, like, well, like, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Just,
I
hand job,
I
it's a hand
had.
job.
it's a hand
Are
job.
you done with your thing?
Sure. I don't have much to say.
Me and,
'cause I don't
uh,
have a lot of experience.
Me and
That's
Tristan.
not fun.
We fucked.
We fucked.
No, we.
Total
I
ass.
don't know if I can
Ass
say
to
it.
penis.
Please do.
Like the thing that.
Oh,
I'm not saying names, but if people listen,
Shh. Well, I don't know.
maybe not.
Aw.
Oh, I already know about this.
I don't.
Yeah, but it's
We'll talk about that
fun
in
to
a
talk.
minute.
But yes, I
about.
understand
Well,
that why you wouldn't be able to.
No,
Yeah, let's-
like it was actually really fun to do it with other people in the same room. Like,
Yeah.
I thought I'd be super uncomfortable. 'Cause,
Oh,
I'm
that.
really uncomfortable with
Yeah.
my shirt off and with other people. But after you kind of let go of all of your insecurities for just that moment, it's like it's fun. But I don't think I'd ever be
don't know
into
what
like
that's like.
swinging. I don't think I could
See,
ever
I'm
trade
the
partners.
same way, but like Corey doesn't want to swing, but he wants me to fuck a girl.
So he's a cuck.
No, he doesn't want to watch. He wants to be a part of it, but he only wants to touch me.
Oh.
Okay.
He doesn't
That's
want to
good.
swing. He only wants to touch me.
See.
But he would want me. He would want to be involved. Like he would rather he'd like to like push my head down to like give her a head and shit like
Okay.
that.
Huh.
But
Cool.
I'm not sure I have.
What
it
would
in
you even
me.
describe that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
It is
I,
what it is.
I don't think I could
Yeah,
do like
exactly.
trading the partner thing.
Yeah,
I
I'm
because I'm not a
I'm
cuck.
too in
See,
love.
when I
You
was
know what I
younger,
mean? Like I
totally
just
into
when
it.
I'm so, I guess we're just so committed to each other that I don't think I could ever feel comfortable having sex with another person.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I mean, because for me personally, it has a lot to do with like love and trust, just because of who I am. It's different for everyone, but yeah. Well,
Shit.
Oh,
let's do like one more question and wrap this
Yeah.
bitch up.
I have a deep question.
Make sure you wrap it
A
up.
deep
Yeah,
question.
a deep
We're
question
gonna
about
end it
sex.
with a deep question.
Stay safe, kids.
So-
Make sure to wrap it up.
Yes.
Wrap the cock with
Wrap-
the rock.
Don't be silly. Wrap
Don't
your
wrap
willy.
the rock.
So,
the
okay, like I don't know. Like for me, this is kind of like a bit like a big answer, but I don't know how it's for you
Yes.
guys.
Okay.
Okay.
But
great.
thanks for
Absolutely, man.
All right.
Get on with the question.
Sorry, I was being
So, like you sexually when you were younger versus you sexually now, like
Donald Trump.
do you think that's a completely different person
No.
now, or like
Wait,
it's
what?
like do you think you younger when you first discovered like being sexual and like doing shit, like do you think that's a different person versus who you are now?
Yes,
absolutely.
because
I
when
don't
I was
understand the
younger, I was
question.
a lot more
I think-
unknowledgeable about things like BDSM and stuff like that. So to me, that was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was raised in a Christian household and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So things like that weren't just a kink or
Yeah.
fun or totally normal. That was wrong.
Yeah.
So when I liked that stuff, I felt ashamed. Where to now, I feel like it's totally normal. In which case, I'm a lot more.
I'm not totally
Comfortable.
understanding the
Okay,
question.
so like how you viewed sex, like what you did, like what it meant to you.
Oh yeah,
And
I
shit
also
like that.
thought virginity
what
meant
it
a lot
meant
of stuff.
to me?
Yeah, like
yes,
being
I feel
like
different.
being
I
sexual.
feel like being sexual is not a big deal because it feels good, and if people want to have sex, let them have sex. I guess I didn't understand it fully how special of a thing that it is, even
Yeah.
though it's really not even that special. Because
But it can
It
be.
can be.
It
It's-
can be.
definitely can
yes,
be.
yes. So like humans are one of the only creatures that can, have sex for pleasure and not just like procreating, and it can be a very special bond. But at the same time, I think, I'm not too super different because I always knew, because I always had a mom that explained all that shit and like, yo, this is how it is. So I wouldn't say a different, but I have sort of a lighter hearted view on it.
Yeah, so like now you know the difference between like
Yeah, because I'm a
fucking
freak.
and making.
See-
Yeah,
making-
because now I'm a freak, and
My
like
mom
looking
had
back
me
on
at
myself,
16.
like
So like I feel like I was always like,
The-
don't have sex because I
Right.
don't want the same thing. You know.
Tristan.
also I think I'm gonna say this. I think sex is so stigmatized still, and
2017.
it's so
It
stupid.
totally is.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when people save themselves for marriage, because you could have
Yeah.
a total freak that is into BDSM and then a totally vanilla person, and you're not gonna like your sex life, and then you're gonna get divorced because
Yeah,
of it.
sex-
Same thing
sex
about
is
like
a huge
living
part of your
together is
You
that
don't
like
know.
I had to
You have to be
explain to
sexually
my
compatible.
religious grandmother that I would never, because I live with Corey and we're not married, we're just engaged. But we weren't engaged when we first started living together. And I explained to her that I would never marry a person that I didn't live with first.
Yeah.
Because like,
Because you don't know.
what the fuck? It could be a totally different person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't know. I thought you were yelling at something. Like,
Yeah,
what?
that's what I thought.
Oh no.
That's a really
Whoa.
good point because, well, even if it's not in the context of relationships, because I think it's, I hate how much people stigmatize. Shut up. Stigmatize
Magmatize. Circumcise.
masturbation because I think it's extremely important to.
Yeah, don't do it, Derek.
Stigmatizing intimacy at all. I
Yeah.
feel like it's totally normal to kiss your friends, hug your
Yeah.
friends, tell them you love them. It's just a normal human thing.
Like, I think it's a good idea to have that opportunity to explore and find yourself and what you like and what you don't like. So
Yeah,
that it's
definitely.
not like when you are, staring down your naked
pussy.
partner and you're like, what do
Giant.
I do? And
Yeah.
when they're like, what should I do for you? And you're like, I don't know. And then
I
you're
have no
either,
idea.
you
Yeah.
end up doing something you don't like, or you never find out about the thing that you do like, and you miss out on that opportunity. And like, also, you have so little experience, you're probably not going to end up doing anything good for them. They're probably not going to end up doing anything good for you.
And
'cause
you're
you
just
don't know what
too
the hell.
to do it.
Yeah, and there's so much, people who have no idea about this, who are so uneducated. But anyway,
Yeah, we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Julio, do you have anything else to say?
I mean,
He's black, he has a big
But,
dick.
I mean,
what else
yeah,
does he
but
need?
He's
I-
black. You
I
got
don't
a
want-
big.
I don't wanna, like,
wiener.
drag
Does I love it?
Okay, my last point is that virginity is different to everyone. The hymen
Okay.
isn't real. If it fucking
know
hurts
what?
while you're having sex, it's because you didn't
You know
do enough
fucking
foreplay. So
We go
virginity
from
is special.
porn to virginity and sex. What the fuck?
It's the
It's
same.
the
It's in the
same-
same
Oh,
vein.
I know,
but
but
listen,
we went to a
virginity and
lighthearted,
sex
funny topic to a
is-
serious ass topic.
So, I mean, it's good.
Shit
It's
happens.
an important conversation.
It's different for everyone. It's whatever you think it is.
Yes.
Tits and
So
ass.
sometimes virginity and
Some.
sex is really important, but sometimes you just want to hook up and it's chill.
And I mean, like, virginity is different for each person. Some people think it's like, genital to genital penetration. That's like, as soon as you've done that. Or other people, it's like any contact at all, or,
Okay, let's wrap this up with a joke. Tell
Bush
me a
did not
joke,
let him.
Ryan.
Jewish
I have-
people are fucking.
I have a joke.
Steel beams don't melt.
Steel memes. Steel memes don't
Jet
melt.
fuel don't melt. Steel memes.
Guys, why don't you ever hear jokes about macaroni?
Shut the fuck up, you
Because
fucking.
Julian's jokes are shitty. That's why we don't tell jokes about macaroni.
Because
guys.
they're too cheesy.
Hey guys, what do you call a donkey in space? An astronaut.
Okay, bye.
Okay.